Hi everyone, welcome to Protractor training program. In the today's class, I would like to show you how to install Protractor to your machine. So in order to install Protractor, the prerequisite is a Node.js which we have already installed. The only thing you need to use is you need to open the command prompt. In the command prompt, you need to use this following command. So npm space install hyphen g. G represents globally. So I'm using a protractor. So npm install hyphen g protractor and click on an enter button. See, I'm just maximizing this. It is installing the required setup. See here, it will take a few minutes time to install the protractor to your machine. So this is how it is trying to install all the required node modules to your machine. And whenever you are trying to download the Node.js version, better go with the 6.10 version, which will be compatible with your protractor. Rather than downloading the latest version of a protractor, Node.js, simply go with the 6th version of a Node.js. Okay, Node.js 6.10, you can find it in a previous releases of Node.js. So it took a few seconds of time, but finally the installation got finished. So this is how it will display in the command prompt. Great. After that, you need to initialize two different commands. One is a WebDriver manager. So what exactly the significance of this WebDriver manager is? Okay, prior going further, I just want to check out whether this a protractor got installed successfully to my machine or not. If you have a look into this PPT, it is stating that in order to check out whether the protractor was successfully installed or not, you need to open up the command prompt in which protractor hyphen version. So I just open up this command prompt hyphen version and I'm hitting on an enter button. So here the version of a protractor is a 5.2.2. So in order to install the protractor, the only thing what you need to do is you need to download the Node.js, which is a 6.10 version, and you need to install that. And after that, in the command prompt, you need to use npm space install hyphen g represents globally install protractor to your machine. Great. So we just did up to here. And then the next point out over here is we need to go for a WebDriver manager command. This WebDriver manager is a helper tool which is used to get an instance of a Selenium server which is running in your machine. So the first command of what you need to do in order to perform this operation is in your command prompt, you need to write down WebDriver hyphen manager space update. Okay, is running your test scripts. After protractor was installed, the WebDriver manager need to be updated to your latest version. For that particular reason, we are using this WebDriver manager update. Once after the protractor was installed, you need to update this one. Hence, I am using a WebDriver manager space update. Whenever you hit on that particular one, it will take a few seconds time to download the required setup. Okay, it will take a few seconds of time to download the required setup. So let it download. So it might take just 2 to 3 minutes to download all the required setup, and it will finish the updation in just 2 to 3 minutes. Okay, so it is updating the entire protractor and it is displaying this information. Great. Once after we are done up to here, the next point out over here is you need to run the protractor server, or else you need to run this server. So here WebDriver manager, I'm using a start command here. So this command we usually use whenever you are running your programs. Right now we don't need to use this particular stuff. We need to use this one whenever you are executing your program. Let me start this particular server. It's gonna take a few seconds, and here it is displaying as Selenium server is up and running. Okay, it took few seconds and it is displaying as a Selenium server is up and running. So this is the way how to install the protractor, to check out whether the protractor was installed successfully or not, and then update the WebDriver packages and then start the server. This server starting we usually do before executing any programs. Great. So we started this WebDriver server instance. So the next point is, once after we started this server instance, and whenever you are executing the program, see these kind of logs will be generated in the command prompt, and even the error messages also will display in this particular log. We just need to study this log to understand this information. And then usually your protractor test case will send request to this server, and this server will control the local browser. Okay, and you can see all these information in a local host WebDriver hub. So I just opened this URL. You can see all the sessions, how many sessions are running, what exactly the instance going on, everything we can see out over here. Okay, so this is the way how can we install protractor in our machine. So that's all I have for the today's class. We'll see you again in the next session. Thank you. Bye bye.